Shalom, family. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't care if one person is here or 10 people are here. I don't care. That don't stop me, and it sure won't stop what I have to say. Over these last few days, I'm not shocked. I can't say that I'm shocked, but I will say that these folks got a lot of nerve. They got a lot of nerve. And I believe when these people are racist in training at home, they are also taught that Black people should care about them more than even we care about ourselves. I don't know who the hell taught y'all that, but I'm here to let you know that is absolutely false. In fact, that's a fake teaching. There ain't no way I'm going to care about you more than I care about myself. And all of the things that are happening in war, whether it's Ukraine, Russia, Israel, Hamas, everything that's happening to them in war happens to us every single day. We are gunned down in the streets of America every single day. Our children have been ripped apart from us, forced apart from us, from chattel slavery to present day. Our children go missing every single day. Our children have been placed in cages. Our adults have been placed in cages. We get kidnapped every single day. Just a week ago, I was looking at a story where they found the body of a boy, a Black boy, and all of his organs were missing. All of his organs are missing. Oh, they bombed over here. Y'all bombed Black Wall Street. Y'all bombed Move over there in Philly. We've been bombed in modern day times too. We have endured church bombings. Okay, so don't talk to us about bombs. We know bombs all too well. But no, I am not going to care about you more than I care about my own people. And those of us within the community that are doing this, you absolutely need to stop. It is not gaining anything for you in life by elevating people that don't look like you above you. You are not gaining a thing from it. So don't do it. Don't do it. And don't feel sorry for what's going on, because when we are attacked on a regular basis, none of these same people care about us. They don't say a word. They don't say a word. We got people that are losing their land. These people have put laws on the books to steal our land. And we're looking at our elders getting land that they've been on for decades stolen from these racist developers. They can't find property nowhere else. They can only find property that belong to Black folk. And these same people will watch these things and they will do absolutely nothing. Even your politicians, let's just call politics what it is. Politics is straight up racism. It is amazing how the Asians are not even a big voting bloc in America, but they got an anti-Asian hate crime bill passed. And when it comes down to us, which is a huge block that votes in America, oh, well, we tried the George Floyd Act. Well, we tried. We just didn't have the numbers to get it through. What the hell do you mean you don't have the numbers to get it through, but you had the numbers for the Asians? We should never accept that from these politicians. And they didn't try hard to get that through. They didn't. They never tried hard to get that bill through. They were not even promoting the bill. We did not even see them actively promoting the bill. So when James Clyburn and people like him saying, oh, well, maybe we need to take out qualified immunity. Well, you didn't pluck anything out of the Asian hate crime bill. You didn't take nothing out of that in order to pass it. But with us, we need to take out qualified immunity. Oh, well, sorry, we don't have the numbers. And then the bill just sits there and collects dust. So in the meantime, we get killed the most. All of the hate crime is virtually us. We are the most incarcerated for crimes that never happened. Our children are putting up with hell going through the school systems. We are being discriminated on jobs. We are being discriminated out here in public, minding our own business when Karen and Darren just comes up and got to start with you. We are going through it every day. So when you come to us and tell us what's happening to these people, well, you name one thing that's happening to them that never happened to us. Name it. Name it. We can't go on like this. We cannot go on continuing to give sympathy to the entire world and the world turn around and hand us a fistful of hate. We can't go on like this. This one-sided relationship must go. If you never practice self-preservation, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to do it now. Thank you, dark skinned brother, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Shalom, my warrior sister, and give those devils that work, family. 100. Thank you. We need to start practicing self-preservation now. Now is the time. Now that these folks that are used to living very comfortable, cushy lives, now their lives are uprooted. I mean, it's sad to see people die, but it's never quite as sad when it's one of us. I remember when I was in school, there was one of those Israelis in my class, and we were talking about different atrocities. And as soon as it wasn't me, but it was another Black girl that was in my class brought up slavery, you know what he turned around and said? Now, we were in the fifth grade. Fifth grade. And you know what he turned around and said? Well, that tragedy wasn't as bad as ours. That's what he said. So he's saying slavery was not as bad as the Holocaust. That's what he said. And he said it with a straight face. He said it with a straight face. But see, this is what they're taught to say. It's just like they're taught to believe that we should be sympathetic to any of the tragedies that happen to them. But when it happens to us, they don't have to care about it. They're taught that. And they put it on display. That's why they can sit in your face when something happens. Well, they deserved it. How the hell you know why they look you in the face and tell you you deserve something? Because they got a God complex. They got a serious God complex. That's why they can sit in your face and do that. Tell you what you deserve. Well, there's definitely a thing or two your ass deserve. Now, y'all, look, I know we always talk about Esau and all of that, right? But remember, he who leads into captivity shall go into captivity. And that's not just Esau. We got the Africans that sold our people into captivity. That means that judgment is going to fall down on them. We got the Arabs that participated in slavery. That judgment will fall down on them. So, trust me, Esau is going to have a lot of company. Okay, Esau going to have a lot of company. Do you know I went out during the time when I was doing my family tree? I started looking at, there was a map of the different slave ports all over the world. Do you know the Palestinians were some of the biggest slave traders over in what's called the Middle East? And back during the slave trade, the Palestinians were very wealthy people. Y'all, I am not kidding you. I came across that around the time I was doing my family tree for the first time back in the 90s. The Palestinians were huge, huge slave traders. Some of the biggest trades came out of the ports around that country. And like I said, if you don't believe me, look it up. The information is there. I just happened to stumble upon it by accident. I was not looking for it. But when I was looking for a world map of where slaves were sold out of, that popped up in my face. And that's how I found how deep the Palestinians were in the slave trade. They were once wealthy. They were not always in the state that you see them in today. They were not always in this state. Absolutely, they're still trading slaves. They're doing it right in everybody's face in Africa today, right through Libya. The Arabs have never stopped trading slaves. And even here in America, after slavery was over, they were still doing kidnapping and using Black men, women, and children as slaves, even long after slavery was so called supposed to be over. And you can find that too. There's stories of people still being sold long after the Emancipation Proclamation. And human trafficking, that's still going on today. That has never stopped. So make sure you study the history of these people that want you to feel sorry for them. And we already know the role that, the insurance policy came from them folks, right? All of the insurance. And this stuff can still be seen. Now, I don't know how many of you go over to the Library of Congress because you can get the old slave recordings. Every now and then, if I feel like listening to one, I'll go over to the Library of Congress and just sit and listen to some of the accounts of what happened. And ladies and gentlemen, those insurance policies for slave ships, all of that's over there. You can look at bills of sale, it's all there. all of these people that are warring with each other were full participants in that, and still full participants in your demise to this very day. So, pardon us if we choose not to get involved or even say a lot about what's going on. To my recollection, nobody out of Ukraine ever stood up for us when things go wrong. I never seen one. Do y'all know a famous Ukrainian that have spoken about us and spoken about our atrocities? None. How about Israelis and Palestinians? Anybody from Hamas have always stood up and spoke on our behalf and spoke about our atrocities? Then if the answer is no, then stop looking for us to stand with you. You have zero right to be requesting that for us. If we choose to be silent, it's our right to do so. If we choose not to get involved, that's because when things go wrong for us, you don't get involved with us. And if you do, you're usually on the mocking end of everything. That's when you will show up. You will show up and come and mock us. You won't miss that opportunity at all. Please. Oh, they are beside themselves that we're not standing up in big numbers and taking a side. Why should we take the side of either people that don't care? It doesn't matter what side it is. Y'all don't care about us. Why should we take the side of people that never care about us? No, y'all, let's walk away from this one sided relationship and think about ourselves. Plain and simple. It's not hard. I always feel bad for people that get killed, but we have been unjustly killed even to this very day. That never stopped happening to us. Like I said, everything happening to you in war has happened to us. You're not speaking any atrocity that has not happened to our men, children, haven't happened to our babies, haven't happened to our elders. Everything y'all talking about has already happened to us many times over, not just one time during a war, many times over. So, I mean, and number two, y'all put us down at the bottom. Y'all put us at the very bottom of society. So, what are the people at the very bottom supposed to do when the people at the top can't get along? What do you expect us to do? You made sure we didn't have no power in this world. So, I don't know what you're getting all bunched up, getting your butt all bunched up in a knot when we won't take a side. You put us down at the bottom. The people at the bottom shouldn't have to make decisions like that. So just leave us alone. Go on about your business. So, no, so please, y'all, I'm not going to be doing too many stories. I will periodically do stories, but that is not going to be my top priority. about something that's happening half a world away from us that we did not start. We're not over there killing nary people out there. And we sure didn't kidnap anybody on either side or tear somebody's house down or bomb somebody. We didn't do none of them things. We didn't do none of them things, past or present, to these people. So, pardon us if we intend on minding our own business with our Shemitic selves. So, y'all, that's all I got to say. I wish them the best, but we're going to attend to ourselves. So, thank you for being here. And we'll definitely come together to do this again, hopefully on a better topic than this one. Shalom, family.